All right, I want to show you guys an exercise that I've shown many times in the past, but I want to reinforce because this is one of my favorite exercises. Hi everyone, Steve Gonzer, physical therapist here with my main man, Winston. And we are getting ready to shoot the Midfoot project. There's Winnie Pooh's, for anyone who's just here for the dog. But we're getting ready to start the Midfoot project. It starts on April 4th, and depends on when you're watching this. Either the price is going up very soon or the program's closing. So if you want help with your run form, be sure to check out the Midfoot project before we close it for 2021. And anyone who's just joining me again, Steve Gonzer, Winston, coming to you live to show you a quick exercise. Okay, so a lot of people think when it comes to run form, they're like, okay, I need to work on my form, I need to work on my drills, I need to work on my foot placement, which is all important. But one of the things we focus on in the Midfoot project is the anatomy. You need to make sure that you have the right tools to do what you're asking your body to do. And a lot of times people are just focused on how their legs are moving. Yes, again, important, but if you're not covering what I'm about to show you here, it's going to make, you're really missing out and you're really never going to make that full change. The cool thing about run form is that when you do dial it in, you can reduce your injury risk, you can run faster, and you can do this all without having to train more. So that's why it's so important. Again, if you want some help with your run form, check out the Midfoot project. I put a link in this post. One of the weeks when we train, we call it Friends and Helpers Week. So when we transition to a midfoot strike, you're going to start working a little bit more on the lower leg. You're going to start shock absorbing through your quad, your calf, your glutes a little bit more. And we want to make sure that they're ready for that, particularly the calf. So we call it Friends and Helpers. Your glutes are one of your biggest friends and helpers of your entire body. So this is the exercise I want you to do. Go ahead, if you have the opportunity, just stand up and try this with me. We're going to do what's called a speed skater. We're going to stand on one foot. I always like this position here because it actually reinforces some run form things we like to work on down the road, pun intended, where we're going to be working on a little bit of a knee drive. But this is always my start and stop position. It's good run form mechanics. And then what we're going to end up doing is it's very important that you get your hip hinge. Your hip hinge from here is what's going to turn on your glutes. It's going to turn on your posterior chain, your hamstring. So we want to make sure that we get that tip forward and you're not rounding out and you're not staying perfectly upright. A lot of people do this exercise, they stay upright, they completely shut off their glutes, and it's not helpful at all. So the exercise looks like this. We're in saw a bunch of loves come up. I'm guessing that's for the dad pun joke. Hopefully, I don't know. But so we're balanced on one foot. You're gonna tip your chest forward, just like I said. You're gonna curl your body up into a speed skater. Touch your toe back and across. You're not shooting way over to the side. You're just looking to break midline. So there, and then return to that high knee march position. So there, up to the high knee march position. So this exercise really targets into the balance and strength of your hip and your core and your low back. You can add some weights with it as you get going, but it's a great exercise for what we call the Friends and Helpers. Now, to make this easier, make it harder, how can you do that? One of the things we can do is you can add a furniture slider underneath your foot and just slide the back foot and come back up. If you want to make it harder, you're going to add weight actually into the opposite hand. So if I'm standing on my left, weight goes in the right. Really wish I wasn't wearing such a thick sweater right now, but weight would go here, back and across, up and march. You don't have to lift the weight yet. You don't have to do anything with that. Just keep it in the opposite hand. Now, I generally recommend 3 sets of 10. In fact, I bet you if you try this today, just go through 3 sets of 10 quick. It'll take you 2 minutes. You're actually going to feel a couple things. You're going to feel how off balance you are. You're going to feel how weak one side is compared to the other. And you're probably going to be waking up a little bit sore tomorrow in your rear end, your peaches, so what they say, or so they say. So give that exercise a try. It's really important for run form. Just like I said, you have to work on foot placement, you have to work on the drills, you have to work on the actual running, but you also have to work on the anatomy to make the full change. That's what we focus on in the Midfoot project. All the drills, exercises, and trainings you need. If you want our help, registration is either closing or the price is going up, depending when you watch this. I put a link in the post, so check it out, or just go to midfootproject.com. And bye, Winnie. Oh, look at this. I know people are here just for the dog sometimes. So, you say bye-bye? No? All right, everyone. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.